first week unwritten off, the students worked together to make a film.
It's so brilliant!
However, the pressure of working together in a group proved too much at times.
I'm not having any more of it. If I have to walk out here, I'm walking out.
I'm adult, I can handle myself, and I don't need anybody to control me.
But everyone is unwavering in the resolve to return for another weekend. Eight people from totally different backgrounds are taking a journey that could transform their lives forever. They are strangers coming together for 6 weekends for an intensive learning program that will challenge them but promises significant rewards. Each of them will have to overcome the fears that have held them back all their lives or risk being written off. Coming up in weekend 4,
We're going to be making a gorgeous soda bread, which is a pint recipe, really easy.
the students get cooking,
So I think a big round of applause for all the breads.
90 take away 85 is how much?
I can't do it, please. It's too much.
Ifra struggles with money,
I just don't feel like it's right for me to do like maths.
and all 8 students hit the markets.
There's the man there. There's the man there.
Sucking diesel.
Lion!
It's weekend 4 and all 8 students head back to Moy Valley, County Kildare to continue the journey that has already started to change lives.
I fill the form out for the first time without panicking or leaving the premises, you know, to get someone else to fill it out. To me, it's a lot, like, you know. It felt good.
I'm reading the Joe Donnan autobiography. I just pick up the book and just keep reading and reading. Yeah, it's good. Until I hit.
All the students have decided to go for their certificate, so the tutors need to introduce the assessment process to the class.
We're going to be doing some assessments this weekend. Sometimes when you mention the word assessment, straight away you can have an element of fear. So our job is to make sure that we let the students know about assessment, but that there's no fear.
After his difficulties last week, Stephen has arrived back to Moy Valley on a mission.
I'm going to say something to the group when I go in. Start fresh for the next 3 weeks. I'm feeling good now. Won't be no tension with me anymore, you know that way? Hopefully. Because in 3 weeks it's all over, so enjoying the next 3 weeks.
Okay, guys, on behalf of Kathy and myself, welcome back. Weekend 4. Does anybody want to say anything?
I'd like to say something.
Okay, Stephen.
I'd just like to apologise to anybody if I upset anybody in the last 3 weeks. You know that way? You know, and this is a new beginning. I hope everyone can forget what happened. And let's go forward.
No bother, Stephen.
Let's bury what everything's happened, and it's a fresh start, okay?
Now it's a new week, so
a
this
new
is
week,
nothing to
a
take
new
over.
beginning. Exactly, well done.
Yes, I'm pleased he apologised. It was the right thing for him to do, and I think everybody would be a little bit more at ease, you know.
What page are you on?
Over the last few weeks, Stephen has been working towards his goal of reading a few pages of a book.
Danny Murphy was going to meet his brother. He wrote in his notebook, meeting my brother at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
He knew it looked silly.
Well done.
Actually sat in a pub on Saturday night and told people for the first time, people I knew since I was a kid, that I couldn't read at one time. It's just amazing. Instead of sitting home and worrying about it and afraid that they're going to ask me because I feel stupid, you know that way. I know I'm not stupid, I just couldn't read.
Married for 35 years, Stephen's wife Carmel has seen big changes in him since he started the course.
Definitely his self-esteem has lifted, his confidence has lifted quite tremendously, I'd say, over the last couple of weeks. And now he realises that it's not only him that has decided to go back to education this late in life.
I want to book a holiday now.
No problem at all.
He does have this dream about wanting to travel to Australia and things on his own, and I think he probably could do that without any problem at all. He wouldn't be afraid now just to ask somebody for help if he needed it.
Is it a relaxing holiday?
Yeah.
Like, okay, well, I know.
The more I'm going to read, the more I'll have independence. I'll book a holiday in line this year. I don't think I could actually do that right now, but I know in the next few weeks I'll be able to do that. And book away a weekend for me and Carmen, which won't know.
The number's on there if you want to give us a call.
We're really proud of him. Fiona and Niall, of course, are absolutely delighted that he's taken this step forward, and you know, for that itself, it's great.
It's good for him. As I've said from the start, I want him to be happier inside himself, and I think that from each weekend he's just getting more confident and he's getting more happy about it. I've noticed that he's more eager to learn things now. He's sending me little text messages and all when he's down in Moy Valley, and he's always using the computer. And if he doesn't know how to use something now, instead of just pushing it aside, he is more eager to learn how to use it.
The expression of excitement on his face made me forget my worries.
This is excellent, Anne. Okay, so the expression of excitement. So how do you spell excite?
E-X-C-I-T-E.
Despite making huge progress in the first 3 weeks, Anne Trinder's return this weekend was hanging in the balance.
During the week I wasn't going to come back and I was a bit down, and I do suffer with depression, and I just sat and I thought, I'm doing this for myself and no one else, so it's me that'll be left out if I don't do it. So just gritted my teeth, and then as soon as I got down here and seen everybody, it was just, didn't matter.
It's excellent, it really is. I'm expecting great things from you with your writing. It's fantastic. No, it really, really is. And I wouldn't say it to you unless I meant it. It's a fantastic piece of writing.
Each weekend, the students are given a real-life challenge where they must use the skills they have learnt in class. And this weekend is no exception.
The challenge for this weekend is a very interesting challenge. It's called the Market Challenge. Anybody have any idea?
Are we going to a market? We have to buy an antique.
So it says, we're going to a market, okay? You're going to sell food at the stall, and you're going to make some money. First group on this side to my left is Thomas, Aoife, Anne Trinder and James. Take your sheets with you. And then to my right is going to be Anne Boyd, Anna Hearn, Stephen and Peter. Each group of 4 is going to be selling 10 loaves of bread, 20 rock buns and 15 jars of chutney. So if you want to have a discussion for 10 minutes, and then I'll give you a little bit more detail.
Like with 20 rock buns, right? If we got one rock bun and cut it and put a bit of butter and a bit of jam on it, and people come up with taste that. Did you ever taste something like that?
Yeah.
And as they're tasted, you say, well, do you want 2 or 3 in a bag? You know what I mean?
As well as selling food, this week's challenge has the added element of dealing with money, something not everyone is comfortable with.
You're at the market now and you want to buy a rock bun, right? So how much is the rock bun?
85 cents.
85 cents. So give him 85 cents. Okay, now, Aoife, how much have you to get back? How much are you giving in? €1. So to count from 85 cents, how much to 90? 90 take away 85 is how much? 85, count 85, what's next?
I can't do it. It's too much.
Okay.
Having grown up in poverty in Somalia and without any schooling, Ifra has never learned the basics of maths before.
How much is here?
Get rid of it. That's what, empty the store.
5 cents. Okay. How much is that?
For Ifra, the prospect of tomorrow's challenge proves too much.
I just don't feel like it's right for me to do like maths.
Alright, why?
Yeah, because I feel I can't do it.
Did you use money in
Somalia?
Before? Yeah, what is the currency in Somalia?
It's called shilling, but it's paper, and like in Somalia, I never go like shopping or spend a lot of money myself.
Well, there you go. So you're starting at the beginning, so that's fine. It doesn't matter. We'll go step by step, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes I don't afraid telling people that I never been in school. But some people, when I tell them, they say, my God, Ifra, you're amazing, because the way I speak English and the way I treat people and the way I work with people. But I understand because it's where I come from. Because I never been in school, that's why it's very difficult for me.
Going shopping is a nerve-wracking experience as Ifra struggles to know how much money she is spending.
I can't say, okay, exactly, that's the money I spent it and I pay it. I have to pay whatever it is, and when I come home, I feel like, is that right or wrong? And you have to try to calculate myself, but I can't make it, and I just leave it the way it is.
35 and 8 cents, please. Thank you.
Forced to flee war-torn Somalia after the death of her mother, Ifra arrived in Ireland 3 years ago with no family. As a result, her connection to the African community in Ireland is very important to her.
I don't know. Yeah, I really want to see the woman when she's coming wearing Somalian dress.
Yeah, she looks gorgeous.
Tonight we're going Somalian wedding, which is, it doesn't happen all the time, like wedding or party. We meet once a while, and tonight is big day because Somali people, they're not that much here. It's like 2,000, 1,500 people. So whenever something happening, we have to all go and support each other and be there for each other. Yes, of course, I love my culture because I always talk about Somali culture. I'm very soft and I love my country. And I just can't stand like people, they suffering for hunger and all that, and I can't do anything. That's why I'm trying to help the communities. That's why I'm trying to do something about it.
One thing Ifra is doing is bravely speaking out against the tradition of female circumcision, or FGM, which is extremely common in Somalia.
I'm a victim of FGM. And I remember the day I get my circumcised. And what I remember was all these bad dreams.
The course has given Ifra the self-belief to speak publicly and confidently about her views.
I feel I have a confidence and I can do it. I believe it, I will do things myself without bothering anybody saying, will you help me, will you do this for me? No, I'm not going to do that again.
Back in Moy Valley, Ifra is making fast progress assisted by Thomas.
Pure brown bread and a rock bun.
$4.75.
So how much?
€4.75.
Is it right?
Give me change.
25 cents.
Well done.
You can have a fat tip.